Hi paper crafters, this is Lorena, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator with this week's video tutorial. Today we're going to do this adorable summer card. This would be perfect for a happy birthday or for someone that's just been dating recently and wants to celebrate or maybe a 1-month anniversary. You can show your boyfriend how creative you are and giving him a really adorable card. I wanted to do this one for Father's Day, but unfortunately didn't have the time, so I apologize for that, but you can always keep this video for next year. So let's get started. What you're gonna need is a piece of black cardstock that measures 4 1/4 by 11. 4 1/4 by 11, then you're gonna fold it in half, and you're gonna add a white piece of cardstock, and you're gonna glue it to the bottom of it. I mean the inside of it. It also measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, the white piece. So I already glued the white piece of cardstock for the inside just to save some time. Then you're going to need a second piece of white cardstock that measures 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. You're also going to need 2 pieces of black cardstock that measure 2 by 2, 2 of them. Then you're going to need another piece of black cardstock that measures 1 by 4. Then you're going to need a small little piece of white cardstock that measures 1 by 2. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these square pieces of cardstock. These are going to be the arms, or the, I guess, what are they called? The sleeves, sorry. I couldn't think of the name. The sleeves. So we're going to use my Tombow glue. And we're just gonna place glue right in the middle. Hold on. Oh, I hate when it doesn't come out. Alright, here we go. So just go like that, you see, right in the middle, and then just gonna put glue on one side of it. Okay. You're gonna do that to both sleeves. And then you're gonna glue it just like this in the corner, like that. You can leave a little gap. See the little gap I left? I went a little bit lower than that. So just glue that one, and then we're gonna glue the other side. See, it looks like the card is gonna take off and fly. So that's that. Then what you're gonna do, I'm gonna give a little more. Okay, you're going to take your inks, and I'm using the Pool Party from the new ink color set, and my sponge stubber, and I'm going to ink this and just ink all around the top of the card. Okay, when you're done doing the top, it just every card is going to be different, so you do it the way you want to do it, how dark, how light you want the top to be. Then you're going to do it with the second color. I am using the Daffodil Delight for the bottom section of it. So you're going to do the same thing all the way around. But to save some time on the video, I already did it on the other side. Oosh, it got stuck with glue. Okay. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half. Okay, you're just going to mark the corners on both sides like that, so you know where your half is going to be. Then you're going to take the stamp. I'm using Plant Hope, and I'm going to be using the palm tree from that. So you're going to take your ink pad, and I'm also using the new color Lucky Limeade for the palm tree. Now you're gonna ink it with your ink pad, and it's up to you whether you want to use the bottom of it or not. I chose to cut that bottom piece off when I did the stamping, but I'm gonna try and see how it looks with the whole thing. So it's up to you which way you want to do it. So if you want to use the whole thing, or if you want to cut it off like right before this like sand looking thing here on the bottom. So let me stamp it and see how that looks, just to see the difference. That way you can choose which one you want to do. So I'm gonna do it with the bottom. Oh, it's cute too. So you're gonna do both sides, and you just make sure you are on the opposite side of that fold that we did. Whew, excuse me. Catching a cold. It's summer, I can't have a cold. So there we go. You see, now what we're gonna do is we're going to use our cutting blade, and we're gonna cut this where you folded it. Just see the fold again. Just cut that in half. Okay, so you're gonna have two pieces like this. So what we're gonna do next is take the same color that you used for your tree, and you're gonna go all the way around the two pieces. Just gonna give it a little more dimension. Just looks really nice. And if you don't feel like doing that, you don't have to, but I'm telling you exactly what I did. So now for the collar, you're gonna take the piece of cardstock that's 4 by 1 inch, the black piece, and also the piece of cardstock that's 1 inch by 1 3/4. What you're gonna do first is you're gonna fold this piece on both sides in an angle, like that, to give it the look of the collar. Okay, then you're gonna take this piece and glue the white piece inside, in the middle of it. So just take some glue and glue it right there in the middle. Just have to wing it, and just, you know, to see, to make sure it's in the middle. Okay. And it's gonna look like that. See the little color? So with the magic of television, I already glued this to my original piece. What I did is I just placed some glue right here at the bottom, and then I glued it right there. So now we're gonna take these two little pieces, the ones that we decorated, and I forgot to tell you, you need to do a slit on the collar. So you're gonna cut right there where the white meets the black, 3/4 of the way up on both sides. And you're gonna see in a minute why we need that. Okay, so remember to cut those slits right there. And taking the two pieces of decorated paper, we are going to slide them through the slit that we did. Okay, so we can glue them down. So we're gonna see that like that, and just play with your collar to make sure that the tips of the collar right here on the top meet the middle of the card. Okay, so just gonna place it like that. Alright, so let's take some snail adhesive and let's glue these pieces down real fast. Okay, so once again, just lift that up and make sure you're right there on the edge on both sides, on top and the bottom. So let's do the second one. Oh. Lift that up and place it there on the top. Okay, there you go. So now we're going to glue these guys down. And you can use your Tombow or you can use your snail, however you prefer, it doesn't matter. So just glue these down. And there you go. See, it's coming along. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take your little buttons. You can use white, black, however color you want. And we're gonna use our mini glue dots. I had two already done. And let me get the other two. And I'm using my mini glue dots and just pick that up just like that. Okay, so that's coming along. So the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our tag punch, the small one. We're gonna grab a white piece of cardstock and we're gonna punch out that to create the pocket. And the same thing we're going to do, we're going to ink it, so you can see, ink it with the ink pad. Again, on the top, however color you want. And then you're going to do the Daffodil Delight. So this was with the pool party, and this is going to be the Daffodil Delight. And again, ink that up. And ink that down. And if you see that there's a little bit of orange on it, is because I used the Calypso coral to give it some more dimension on it, and which I'm going to do the same thing for the pocket. Just going to ink it up a little bit and give it some dimension. And with that color I inked all the way around. Like that. And then grab my snail adhesive and then glue the pocket down. Now the final step is to use your shimmer mist and spray all over just like that. See, it gives it a little glitter and it just finalizes your project. So I hope you like it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Take care, guys. Bye.